Nsiabo ha eye AdomTV anwumre mamu adwo ebra son ese omamu nsem ne aman hodo so nsem de yaboaboa no yedi mu nchemu nyina ebra osanwumre no nsia kasebo na ensem no de edimu akotene Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu amakwan ese anti LGBTQI+ bill no ehun sensema bedan court no omama kwan se yentwa bie na enam TV so ne ade na wanso ehwebi eno eda enchen so afranka to ne abedi akire edema NDC Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman ena dia to isi anim se de di kan sinto eba ya womantumi anye dintro ne yie no womo enwe ne ho biem na wonsan emfa enka ena ne ho ena eno achi so no man ye ba na pomudin semu a Ghana Health Service eni mpanyifa hodo Director General edi animu miamia hodo mo ebo covid mpane no womo abo ehodo mu nyina entoa ensem ne bi eka we ho na nwumre yi medin chem ne nyina ema wo esa nwumre no nsia kasebo na edwadie agudie pomudin ena man hodo so nsem nyina na nwumre yi medie mu amane ebema wo Ediya mejeso ene abena pokua hwenie mamu adwo ya no wakai ese DSTV no eye channel 280 ena Go TV eye channel 119 adomonline.com sem no diaka no ewo Facebook nso no ye live meba sisia Yense ensem na se ema wana eba na oba ne oba na bema ne bema ena ene wo mo aware ne ho nsem age ne ho mena wo Ghana ha pa ema emrase bedwafie be no wo magie atu na sese no ensem treni ba ko sanso ye mranim ni atebra asem no da kodan Supreme Court ene na court asase etenase na Chief Justice amakwan esese de aseni ne bekonyina no wo mo entwa bia na se yentwa bi to kasafidia wodo so na wanso ehwebi
ko asetna na nsama wokobo ebu hu ye asema owura Dara Sky Mr. Richard otoko to Supreme Court won enyim of an anti-gay bill na Parliament wo pass na woze komo mampeni na kufa de onfanesa onfanshase no be ye nsem bebre na nde wo frɛ asem no mo wo mi de Supreme Court wentuma anhye da port ya obesan afrɛ asem no yentie za Dara Sky ne lawyers no woze tugwa bra ye wie no.
And the second was to amend our motion for interlocutory injunction. If you watch the court carefully, they virtually granted those two applications. So the directive to file or refile the entire process was virtually a repeat of those granting orders. And it was nothing untoward so far as we are concerned. So to us, it was in our favor.
On which you know, Attorney General Godfrey Yabu Adam is a two go there.
The general public, that when rulings are given by the court, they're actually on account of principles of law, and indeed most of the rulings of the court are right. I have suffered a lot personally in terms of the misrepresentation of court rulings and deliberate misrepresentation of what I say in court and what I do and all that. So I thought that the best way to avoid any undue misrepresentation of facts is to ensure transparency. Let the public indeed have unhindered access to it. Proceedings to the court, of course, in terms of the Constitution and the Court Acts, are open to the public. But the public goes way beyond the number who can enter the courtroom. So I think that a proper interpretation of the Constitution and all that would really require that when some of these politically sensitive matters and matters of enormous public interest come up for hearing, indeed the media ought to have full access. It does not have to be only the presidential election petition.
This is a say, and some Ebiana was the Benny and went to some Nina, Ashada, Obianco, Nunco says, some non famra. Now, that what's ya, Obasanza, Frasaminizi, on Yaza court or the Tuga. Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu, na, Otino Goma, Nipa Banan Cano, was it the Massabin. Kojo mensa abrompa na menzebo
Yento aso na memfa enko otimantem ni mu ana yegina ewo damba epontun ya eda esukese no so ya omafo etwa edekọ eba asan bebro ha ene adionum na kwantofo na nei wo maka kire ni nyina ene se pontun no enye sinto ni siesie no dronhwere aduanan enwotwenie wo mutumi enwie yadom kase ede akire
Yade mu kopie mu ewo dambai oti regional babetodwa se panto bi akoka ama ne namso ama omanfo a womo ekita eniema ne ahyen aka a womo entimi entwa nsu a eda ho no o driver ni baako a one Adom News nsentwofo twetwe nkomo Aliu Mumuni a ne hyen aka nsu ne chi beye enamienu ene onipa baako nso a waye basa oni esi no omo de nsem se na tudwa
aye endra 9 o'clock anofa amande adiachi almost 12 o'clock still am in your cross the so mo se control asai generators bi were inside ni nyina asai eno na amande nyina be salai wa ha but na ne ho ne say previous government time na o 2 e wa ha we ko na we ba by ende change your government by ye hu saade no wa ha amade bia no ye hu kire e wa ha ukoka ne ye say wo ye edisen amanyosam enso enya amanyosam wankasa wo hwe kasi ya salai na among for business na sinki among for business sinki in fact e wo mu ni say inu nkasa sisi awe no emma na omuto bayere ne nde omunyina wo bush omo expect say nkandro no ye ba beduru ha ye be fa bayere no but bayere ne yankwa nkofa ne ntema emboa ne awia ba wi bayere no e wo bush ho
na ye free otimantemu ne de ne atemu e wate fidomantemu womo a womo etwi tipa trucks ye fa bo ene anwea e de ma ye dodo na edi womo dwuma ne kyese se no ebo no womo atotum na entumu no mode aba ne ye homo enchichemu aduonu ebi asase e de ye dwuma ebi nso enya emfanyeye
mo ekopie mu ewo Tamalia ababetodwa se Tipa Truck Drivers Association bia ewo ho no Zugli branch womo ahyase eto womo ahyemtuade mu enam ne maboa ayeden no nanso no okopie mu ewo bebi nso a womo so entumu Secretary Emma Water Works branch Emma Tipa Truck Association ya Idrisu ene Adom News nsentwofo etwetwe nkomo no wode nsem se na tudwa
normally wanted to increase our price of the sand because the fuel has been increased and that increment doesn't yield anything to us because we sell the 1 trip of sea sand is 960. So when you calculate 960, the loading, the chief palace, and then this assemble, the money that you use for fuel to before you can come home, you will left the 960, you will left with only 200. And that 200, if you are fortunate that you don't burst a tire or you don't break a spring or you don't have any bearing problem, then that 200 can do something. But what I'm saying, if you encounter with all these problems, actually you don't have anything from the 960.
Wasan edi tudwa se ewo mu se ebo ene notie ebo ekosro nanso no womo etwen eye GPRTU kuno ama womo de bo aba ansa na womo nso ato womo dem.
Normally when you look at this 2021 and this 2020 and this 2022, the prices that we collected from GPRTU, but this year they only wrote a piece of paper for us to work on it. That's why we are saying it's not logic. We are waiting for a GPRTU to give us an official letter for us to deliberate on it so that we will announce it to the general public.
Na medewo eko DVLA ho na board chairman Frank Davis chese adwumaden na DVLA ye na nsan e bana be for kwan so afaso du dwuma ani ade no ekoyie pa ama wo mo eko mo animu e wo esisemu a wo chese wo se Ganafo ehunu adwuma pa wo mo ye na baso bo bi esefata no wo de ma wo mo
Nyumako ahodo ani DVLA nyumako ni dikaso bombi te se MTTD Road Safety Authority Ghana Shippers Authority eni ahye ye hwe ahyen akobadi ho nsem so eno account mapoma no a wonum edi dwumadi te se ehye so ede so DVLA nyumako na sene sene be ya wonum ba kyerɛkyerɛ omanfo wabra wonum edi mfie aduonunum afididai Frank Davis ya ono eni dwumtrani ede ma DVLA nyumako no na ne centrofo kasa ya wode tudwa se wonum ayedwuma pa eno nti eseso ba ho dawro omagana fo nso ehunu
We are happy for the successes we have chalked, and this is the demonstration of our excitement about what DVLA is today. Hitherto, everybody knew DVLA for the very bad reasons. We were once upon a time listed as the most corrupt institution in Ghana, second to the Ghana police. So, for us to have come this far, we have evolved DVLA with technology, people, and processes. Everything, almost everything now in DVLA is digitalized. This is what we want to carry out so that we make our system as seamless as possible without any human interaction, so that this incidence of Goroism will be buried way back in the
Kwanchefo be de chire edema DVL adwumakuo no principal kwadu sei e kire se sa nkabom dwumadi a wadi ebeboa ma wontam nkitahodie no egina ne na so pa.
We really need to exercise because I saw somebody trying to take a kick and rather fell. So sports events like this are always important and good, both for our health and also for the networking and to establish an environment of friendliness within which we have to work. I just want to thank everybody who has participated in these games, all the partner institutions, National Road Safety Authority, the MTTD of
Yanko enwumasua ensemu ana empenyifo ya womo na free SHS secretariat omoda no na omo HS omo apa STEM innovation ehuntuma ema kwan ema schools ahodo ede womo ehusemu nana afrasika mensa na eyepenyipa be de etia wo hye eho enseseye wakasa
ene mebosumeda etoso enwotwen wa fimpenu ani edono enan emo ena STEM innovation de etoso miensa impanyefo pa hontuma ewa Accra Technical Training Center na afiwe edie no niema nan bia mpanyefo ehwe environmental sustainability, food sovereignty, sustainable energy and digital technology. Adom Kasiye ne deputy coordinator Emma FSH secretariat na Afrasika mensa twetwen komono ochire mu ese afiyi nkoano suku aha said yonum 350 and STEM innovation omode wo ho ahyemu bi na sanso so no de to schools ahodo aka nyina ne mu se wo mfom ho enjemu bi se de beya adesuafo wo schools yi mu no wo mbenya somfa so ne bi.
Afiwe no is going to be great, it's going to be mega, it's going to be amazing because projects now in Kurano are developing. We say every year biano first edition of projects na de na no ending. Second one but Afiwe the edutra mukra in Kurano they should watch out because this year's innovation is going to be amazing, it's going to be great, it's going to be bigger and it's going to be better. Currently as at none of I check data school are register and then no 350 and I register. The biano eya mo bisa packages na yesi yenka ehye kokuam ti surprise nti afiwe package ne so surprise pankra no they should watch out because akwantuo de ewo homo mo ne so many opportunities ye pese ye de mo
enwachi osofo hwa desua ensemeso Dr. Yawose yedutwum enso so we de futu ma desuafo nyina se STEM innovation ya omode omo ho ahyemo no dempanifo be kire omo bia no wom ensuane ye namboa na wom adwemo bi se de be ya won so betumi de nema bia ba beboa amanipa ho ahenha wo mu wo yasiye mu
emre bi etwa mu a na nwumasua nhye na sekiri bibi gu trim na twere gu paper so na afa kofie no etwam sa bre STEM environment no yenya adesua foforo ade a ema nkwala do omo nsa ena omo adwen eye ade sonko a eboa oman eno ene science, technology, engineering and mathematics ede aba no more STEM innovation ade omo kire ne say ensua de ne kwa ye bibi nefa boa na oman en
mejina ensemi so na matwa me ba de aka ewotire ebeto aso amema wakwa aba me da se guso a eka me ho aha ye we election headquarters kokromotie power fitine ekosi se ye openima bosme de to so enson ya obekwadu kokromotie akoto aba you candifo no ho komo nyina no ya ene de e ma wo na mampani abedi eto no na etu franka e de ma MPP ya large doctor Mahmoud Baumia wodi atudwa so odo ba be mampani a eba no ensano nyuma ene ho adesua ne munim de agie ye TVET no wodi kwan a omo efa so hye ye electric cars ne ade ne ho adesua ebeka ho ebeboa na mabu no enye nimde ho de beko ewiase ne dache a ewanim no
Dr. Baumia in some to Dawabra or ne asofo ene esum mpanimfo a wonum ewo bono mantem mu ekwehia ye obra odene ntoabo akwakoduru bono mantem mu a woni ekohoduro eguso etwetwe nkomo edena no de sam ne nani so ade hunu etudwa eno ase eno wekere se oman apem so akwaduru biaya a wade enyinamahoden ebepia ahyan ahodo na de ba kokora amma no nkranhye ma ode saade yi ese nani so ne se kwadwuma ko bi ofre ne solar taxi wo man mu a wonum ankasa ede nuoma egu akwan mu ehihye ahyan ahodo a wode enyinamahoden ene bedi dwuma eno eno wekere se TVET adesua ekoso wo man mu a mofra agent tete won sanodwuma ahodo mu no wode tete wode kyerɛkyerɛ mabu no okwan obefa so a wonum so betumi ahihye ahyan a ede enyinamahoden di dwuma yi bi se ne be ya omun so betumi ahunu na wotumi aye ndodo ma aboa ama man so akonanim ewo sa akwan no so.
There's so much going on, and we've in addition brought in free TVET and increased the number of people in TVET education from 60,000 now to 159,000. So you are seeing, and TVET, and this is also one thing that we are doing, we are bringing in electric vehicles. I went to a company called Solar Taxi in Accra, where they are already assembling electric vehicles in Ghana. Solar Taxi. And they are training people because it's not a complicated system. As you can imagine, the battery is the key in the electric vehicles. They have engineers, and so thankfully it was very interesting. The majority of their engineers were women. The girls were the majority of the engineers at Solar Taxi. And so we want the electric vehicle module to now be included in the TVET curriculum, because we are now moving towards more electric vehicles so that they can then do the teaching there, and you can have apprenticeships at places like
na enra enida edikan electoral commission sase so mo manya fie dunwoche na obi anedi eni abato mamu no wabie kwan ato ho se wo so mo atwemudin na enra no ankoye nipa dodo enantumi antwemudin eno na Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman Frankatuni abedi achedi ma NDC amanyoko no ede to isi anim se won hwe na saada ahiegu no wo mo ewia won san emfanka ho.
Ebra Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman eko miamia woduo bi a wo twere omanfo din ya Legon Ho e University of Ghana ka ho UPSC Madina District Office ene wodi tu dwase emiamia woduo woko ye nyina no dwumadi ne ekose de sese eko ochiremu abato commission enye wadwuma yie sebayi a asembi nkoba na mentem wase ensori ewo bebia wo twere din no
obi aso ehu we hu da ne da ifiri ni bi anya adwuma ebinim obegina ho a wosan wo kofie oyeda me ho nhye nkrampo da aze chamensam mbra ehu nti na mesede ene da ne ehu ne dam ende ye ehu ne dam nti ye na arehyem nyi da yerko henanyim no obaye dam pepepe akwekese wie dem ene da bidum ba ya wentum wos bebi o hanyimpa krotimpa wontum ankyero ne zi sadam not za no ne yerko henanyim dam da no ye beso isi don fanka ho na eda no onye pepepe ma obia azina nda ehu so obi gina echi no hu do eyi dam ma kwesi nya mara ba asomdwe mba nti me yesre nda wonye ne dam na onye pepepe
NDC amanyoko no echiremu a wo hwekwansa abato commission yenko yie bia no obesiesi ansana afi abato kase no edruso osanso di tu dwase wo se Ghana 40 hia se wode wo hwe se adwumade mu ase
ono ya woda krotin na ya woda krotin ne nchefie bakọ na mfiri ne nya adwuma basa no obesi ya mpia ne dam ehu ye hwehwe basa bia nso odo wo hwe de se inda na worba ya se ne da no obahwe mo do wo ye bia wonye ye wo fapima na adwuma nye de odo cheche he nyina mu aza ye kura na asen den densi na yesura na pa ekachiro yenzin densi na yesura na pa ekoto aba na yeto na asenye den ibi ho so mo kwane nye nti mo nto ma MP
na abato no eni edi twere ho sensem ni mu ano NDC amanyoko ni fe wa santimate mu no chairman na wode atodwa esanyade ade keka kọ ene sedia isi ensem no etie no wo mo ebetumedi no aye no ye kase bia sintowe ni enya ye network ota network wose sa ensem keka no isi empe ho aye anu ye ni manimu ya ansada abato braso
Abato Commission, the Dintra, we feel as a trauma, you know, Manya Fisher, a dungo, and I dare to so no, the how bakwa, a would you media mo a network, and no naka hubi, ama ND city near was and temantem here, Nanakwesi, a bravo born toward Neni, a bidij medinachi, ever as a coremampom, Abato Commission, Tayaho, and a ochim say, Oshe, network, how ya, a dear hard dreampa, now a boy eats Kokose, a would December about Purmudia, one more ends so network and 7 or so.
Network in any day, engine the Bahaso article. Big echo firework. Or mine to iodine. And Tia Nisika or the better a duty, no more the iodine. Abaha. Or Mobaswa network so in Yajuma. The America chasing said they are air cosuneno. They should be very careful. 7th December, so network issue be is here. I feel mine.
Nenka se so na ochese nkebe ya Abato Commission hwe na nka wontwetwu di no ewo miaya empempina no yetoto aba no sade be ya nipa obopie so wo na tena ye ho no eso betimate
because we obi a wonya yiti no onto abada na ojina ewiem a eha amanfo yes various police stations
as you be say what is no can so libya if you want to win election now the limited registration I'm going to say no. It's a process for you to win elections. So if you're able, now don't call for majority no voter register anymore. It will help you. Now also win that election here day in.
Amasa chami
ma menyina nsemi so na mentwa me ho ye ba de aka e wachiri e beto aso. Mame ma akwa ba me da se ogusoa e ka me ho na apomodimu amane no mpanyefo mo no mo hwe apomodi nsem so oman mu Ghana Health Service ya Director General eda no wo mo nyina akobonto a e wo biamia hodo a e COVID empane no wo mo ebo na eno adom kase e de mu amane e ma ho.
Ghana Health Service etuna watch yesi honom a wonom ebo African vaccination and child health promotion ehu da ru ni nyina so nyina ene se wode awofo e fantitie mu wo hye wonom kran se de be ya wode wo ma no ebekwa yaresabia na wabo wonom ban bo paneye ye be ma wonom anyini a kere yie abo wo ho ban afi nyarewa hodo mu afei wode wonom e fantitie mu se de be ya obehu enuane pa ya wode be ma nkwala na mu wonom wadi ni wanyini yie eno da nchen a wo san so aye COVID-19 ban bo paneye no hu da ru se de be ya manfo na eni nipa dodo wo man mu no ebetimi abopane ni bi ne senti enei Ghana Health Service ya wono aboafo a WHO ene path eka ho no eba bepie mu ewo ga Eastmans ni mu yene Dr. Patrick Maboaje o Director General Ghana Health Service ebetwetwe nkomo
eye tene di kan se o hwe ma oba bokodo we we want vaccination be man na didie ayewa asede se be ya akran be yin kama ye tosu mi no ene se vaccination, COVID vaccination, Ghana, you can say about nipa bi about 20.7 million, and ebabo. So far, mo be 57% penny. We can say mo de ma boni na full dose, na be 71% there. O ma baba akwa mo bo bi. Nti nipa bebre aka, I was say ebom. Back COVID enkoi. Na nse wo mu se na nse pije mo kitu bi. Na esan asenia abras kakra. No chese enim said that besan koso amabio na so bia ebo no ho ban se na eye no bebo 2 no bebo booster afi bia no amamanya na afi bia so oboba akwa fini twema no oboba akwa se be ya se yare kura ba ebechiwa entimi ada se entimi chiwa na se chokura ma onyare
la no munyi dru ba bia o mo start nanti ana ayese awofo ni age atena se yempese ye de o mo beto aso aba because enim se nkola ne odi o mo ba we na from so mo tie akosi 5 years why wadwen se o beto aso
ai ma adwen de ba edu ba bia adwuma sem ne ade adintino
yes because you see it's up to 5 years until the ba to 5 years and son of me
eboa nkwala no ma eboa mo fi yare bebre ho na o ma yata say we na o say akwa up to 5 years so no 5 years e was say o manoko
medin e de abena abrafi agiman
ekokwa west mansini mu na yegina ewo asoboni real se ho na emo akuafo ewo ho no no NGC Carida Agro Sciences Limited ama wo mo atere pinu abra na wo mo edi wo mo free a etoso enu
NGC Carida Agro Sciences Limited ebra ne bra no woni akuafo ewo man Ghana mu ene amawodo so di kasubo mu a oma wo mu ya asase yie ene nuro betimi ede apete wo nobaye so se nuri eboa ema onobaye ni nyiri promprom edi sika ebre wo mu o man Ghana mu no empenifo eda NGC Carida no ene ne mpenifo ene na dwumayefo eka bo mu a obo wo mu abaso sa bribia wo ba Ghana mu mfie num ni waje wo mu atum scratch and promotion awode ema akuafo no rice lord and rice mega ye boa ma wo mu enyini promprom emfinhie num a wo mu adi nti okopa ho ntoma wo Church of Pentecost esubo ni rails we poye mantemu a akuafo besa ha no afri fodoa ohene kura Ekauso and Jamase Ebebi, District Director of the Department of Agriculture, no one Coco Francis Dobese. It is an same YouTube.
So in terms of all the production can use, but not all the production not enough. You must use in the right speed. I mean the right field. You know, I'm a farmer. I plant rice. I work in my field almost every day. You take it. If you find some small plus, not all the field have plus, use free. If all the field is plus, it's too late. It's too late. Meaning that you should use early to control and prevent.
And pray so a fire first using rule. I don't know what come. Obi media Eja ana metide afa mu se sa apropos ni e ba mu ba anje ni eni baba so da na ma ba na odu ni echi afa aje fo ni afa
Harris Agrochemicals a distributor o mensini mu a wo ye sales ewo ho na nipa wodi nkonim ewo sa promo yi mu no nya Royal Motorbike ba ko a wato ni ayiko Carida
Okuma kraba kwa waka ensreje dra enwuno okoya wa ba ode agudie mu nsem eto aso
menase ugusu a wo hwe Adom TV agudie mu nsem bogade papa ena nanwumre nso me de ho nkomo ebre wo na ma yenhyase mfremfri Ghana Premier League match week 29 na sende utum se outstanding game ba ko no etimi todwa Brekum Chelsea echinefie phobia never say die until the bones are rotten. House of Folk, Echo Bomb Kamiensa, one more anti-me anti-be, young Corresedia, a home phone in it.
Linda is trying to squeeze one for Isakuka. Shaibu makes a mistake. Here is Hamza with a wealthy, glorious finish from Hamza. Isa, this 12th of the season, and this is spectacular. Wonderful goal. And Ponsa gets back to Kosa. The Phobians on the move now. Linda stays onside. It's a big chance for the Phobians to make it 2-0. And Linda makes it 2-0 for Adom at the Golden City Park in Brekum. Whenever he's lost possession to Amponsa and Hamza stays onside. He's got Cisse. There's a chance. Can they get a 10? Here is Cisse. And it's 3-0 for Adom. The job is done and complete.
Etienne de otum say phobia never say die until the bones are rotten. Honhom no amanimoso. Afiemfe ni enchiemo ewo asyeya omo na hwembabuno ne agudie ensem so Ministry of Youth and Sports na oswafo abedi akire eye Ora Evans Bobie ansa eno de nkoma akra eba ne nsem nyina ne se emra so ese omotimi hwe na eye other sports no te se para sports anansem wo na de omo so esu no ometimi champagne for na sebeya adwebro ebetimi aba.
The ministry is fully aware of the recent happenings, that is agitations that have characterized disability sports in the country, and is taking steps to amicably resolve all issues with the help of NSA and the leadership of MPC and key stakeholders. We as a ministry will continue to promote the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, which enjoins us to promote, protect, and ensure the full and equal enjoyment of all human rights and fundamental.
Elsama minyina we so na memfensi na sister Pat Abena Pokria ahwene emfa nkoma aka kire nyina da onfa no so nto asoma midin de cobblestone okomankra bako amaka ensiroja adura enyono numere 1 she
anigi semono uko US manimu abrante bako e bana kasahare eye rapi bia wagine dipa eye Red Cross na wode abasobo amagana abrante medical ya wochese wo ba be kan stubborn academy ho sansa abrante no na no otuare na indigo ya wo feli ho nyina ma ho bob no wo so wa bodwuma papa.
I just wanted to ask you about an amazing record. You feel me? An amazing record. I was just playing it on my story. The video, all white background. Look, it's called Stubborn Academy.
Stubborn Academy.
Yeah, that's just how you do it, Stubborn Academy. I just want to know, as a boss, as a writer.
And now, woman, I hear any GM na pep student or say, I'm sorry. Anopa fachusi anyume wodi de wi awokoda na wasan achusi aboa eye no munka esiesie oseno epamokaka efri wonum timesrewo bo se ho ban bo wonum ho ban eye pep student e mu ahodo bebire ma onsa enkabeda efa achusi eno so na megina na anyume no nsia kase bo ya mede ban ni nyina no mede asi edin ya megeso ene Abena Pokoa ahwenie madawase ama mu ene hwe makrao.